Everybody, it's your teacher. So, we've learned about the other three sectors that make our economy here in the US work. We've looked at the household, businesses, and banks. They all work together. But today we're going to look at the fourth and final sector of our US economy, and it's the government. The government's role is to serve the people and at the same time provide goods and services. Let's look at the top government influence. The United States government functions to serve the people. It provides many goods and services, including national defense, military weapons, people, and equipment, transportation, highways, mass transit systems, and airports, education, grants for schools, income security, Social Security, Medicare, and unemployment insurance, and also veterans benefits, which support for former soldiers and their families. Now, if you look at the top here, Social Security is a government program that provides income support to people who are unemployed, disabled, or elderly. So people that can't work anymore or can't find a job or who aren't able to work can apply for government assistance. Medicare is federal health care insurance program for the elderly. So that's for older people, older Americans who can't really afford health care. The government will provide that for them. If you look at the diagram here, you'll notice that the government provides services to businesses and pays them for their goods and services, especially people who work in the government. So you've got the business here, and you've got the government providing services and paying businesses for things that they use, but also the businesses providing goods and services to the government. The government also provides goods and services to households, like our households, you and I. They might be in the form of Social Security, unemployment assistance, Medicare, government assistance. But if you look really closely, you'll see that both the households and the businesses pay taxes to the government. Listen carefully. In a minute, you're going to pause this presentation and look into your Google Classroom and find an assignment called Government Influence in the U.S. Economy. You're going to want to follow the directions and go ahead and let me know if you can't get it figured out, and we'll go ahead and do that. When you're done, I want you to come back and finish this presentation. You may pause this presentation now and go into Google Classroom. Welcome back, everybody. So, as you've seen, the government provides goods and services, and they do a lot. So let's finish up our program here. We're going to talk about taxes. Taxes make it all happen. So you might be wondering, how does the government pay for all these services? Taxes. Taxes are collected by the local, state, and federal governments and are used to pay for goods and services. There is a tax on the food we eat and the clothes we wear. Your parents pay taxes on the money they earn at work. These are known as income taxes. But without taxes, we would not have many of the goods and services we use every day. The power to tax is given to the government by the United States Constitution. Here's a brief history of taxation and the government. In early America, in the early 1700s, most revenue came from custom duties on imported goods. After the Civil War until 1913, most revenue or money came from taxes on liquor and tobacco. In 1913, the 16th Amendment was passed, which allowed collection of income taxes, but less than 1% of people had to pay. Then in the 1940s, World War II cost a lot, so income taxes were extended to everyone except very low-paid workers in the 1940s. Thank you. Bye.